Hi, Mackenzie. I hope maybe this will help you with what you are working on. Coulomb's law says that an electrical force exists between two things that have a charge. We'll call them Q1 and Q2. And if you multiply the two things together, that is related to the force on it. It also says how much space is in between the two things that have a charge is important. And it's not just the distance, but the square of the distance is inversely related. So the farther they are apart, the tinier the charge. Or the closer they are together, the small distance gives you a bigger force. To get the math to work out, to get the units to be standardized, we have to introduce a constant to make the math all work out. Okay, so your mom says you're having trouble doing the math here. Do you understand the direction? If this one has excess protons, that means it's positive. And if this one has excess electrons, it means it's negative. So it wants to know the direction on the left atom. So here's the left atom. And there is something over here that's negative. What do opposite charges do? Well, they are attracting. So there's a pull on the left atom towards, it's being attracted to the right atom. So that one's going to be, this isn't live, so you have to pick from the drop down. And this one is going to have a force on it, and it's going to be attracted that way. All right. So next, how do we get this force? So we need to plug some numbers in here. And we know K. They're telling you what your K is right here. No, that's not K. You'll need your K value. And I think they gave you that like on the intro page or somewhere. But K is 9 times 10 to the 9th. And the charge on an electron equals the charge on a proton. And that's 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19th. And those were given in the background material, so you need those. So what is the force? So we're going to plug in 9 times 10 to the 9th times, Q1. Let's call this Q1. And Q1 over here has 6 too many protons. So this would be 6 times 10 to the 6 times, try this again. 6 times 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19th, because each proton has that charge, times how many extra electrons we have? 7 times 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19th divided by the distance between them, 6.51 times 10 to the negative 10th, and that's all squared. And you plug that in your calculator, and that's how you get this. And so you would pick K, that's this. And you would probably need to do each one of these before you went back and did your F. So they don't have them in a perfect logical sequence, but there are some things you know, and you need to use those to get those. So I hope that helps a little bit. Let me know.